Hello everybody, my name is PrestonCG and welcome back to Guest Week on Unorthoblocks. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. And we're gonna do days 4 and 5 all together in one video. And if you're wondering what happened to the 3, well, IRL stuff happened and I couldn't be able to come to any of the events. So there's my excuse. Take it with a grain of salt. So anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into, first off, the lore tour, which I couldn't finish because, you know, IRL stuff. But anyway, so yeah, without any further ado, let's get on with it. Woo!
Okie dokie. Let's see. We're gonna start with the lore. Hang on, I haven't even pulled up my lore tour sheet. Ba-da-da-da! Okay. We are gonna start with the catacombs.
Yippee!
As you mean Professor Plasma's house.
Yeah, we'll stop by the professor's house first.
You keep forgetting that one.
Might be intentional, who knows.
Show off your cool build.
Okay, yes, the first stop is right over here. This is the professor's house. Shortly after he arrived on UB3, he constructed this with a surplus of copper, and had a few visits as he did so. And he even made Jared in the back, who is his little scarecrow coping friend.
Professor Plasma being the arsonist who was rivaling Jam on another server, came over here and began to rival Amelia.
Yep.
At the encouragement of the heart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the heart is in the catacombs, which is where we're gonna head next. So, you can fly through it, or just swim, or
you know, being
or
creative.
request a boat.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to use my magic, but I'm also not Ice Hero, so instead I'm gonna be a hologram.
This is not the heart, but it is on the way.
Yes, this is Doc Block's machine called Blocktron. This is part of Draken's story, which is a machine from that was designed at the end of Season 2. Blocktron brought it over into Unorthoblocks and gave it some instructions.
Doc Block brought it Doc Block brought Blocktron over to Unorthoblocks. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blocks.
There's a lot of blocks.
Easy for you to say.
The doctor brought over the robot to Unorthoblocks, gave it some instructions and classifications of what made an Unorthoblocks member, with the hopes that the Blocktron would kill the members of Unorthoblocks. But due to some poor clarification, that resulted in Doc Block being included in that classification. And Blocktron took his first target and eliminated Doc Block and tossed him in the dumpster outside, which we can go to real quick.
He's so real for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ice Hero, who had been proclaimed the hero of the server, found Doc Block's head in the trash, returned it to Draken, and no one asked any questions and assumed that Ice Hero killed him.
He's just in the trash.
In the item frame, but yes.
Yeah, his head was in the item frame.
But not that I can see the item frame, but...
It's right here.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know if I had my invis ones turned on.
Nah. We have commands for those. I think it originally was, but since it was pulled out.
I have a texture bag for it anyways.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Cool.
Should I follow Amelia?
Yes, we are following Amelia.
Okay.
Yes. We are gonna move up into the heights of the catacombs.
Up here is where the heart is. The
Oh.
giant steampunk computer robot that was urging on the professor into villainy.
Ooh. Ooh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I assume we're supposed to stay behind the railing.
You can.
I mean, it might be safe. I wouldn't jump over it personally, but you know, you do you.
You say as Amelia just is down there.
It's
Danger zone.
harmless.
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly harmless.
Yeah, so the heart transported itself as well as the professor to Unorthoblocks and lured him into the catacombs with a hypnotic distress beacon-like heartbeat, where he continued his manipulation over the professor into claiming arrivals. In this case, it was Amelia, and in the hopes that it would get the professor killed or be turned into a villain.
Got pretty close.
Yeah. But then, after the professor was killed, the timeless trickster came in here to gloat to the heart that he actually wasn't dead, and time was still functioning normally. No paradoxes were created. And he then proceeded to destroy some of the heart's systems, putting it into stasis mode.
The paradox bit, the professor in the future created the heart. Heart came back in time to kill his creator, which failed.
It's not easy to undo time.
Yeah.
I've tried.
I would say get good, but I kind of don't want you to in case you succeed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So this
Pepperoni.
is Draken's Cathedral. This was mostly just a passion project for him. But after he constructed it, he was chased by some of Blocktron's drones through here, which urged him or thrust him in the right direction to end up electing Ice Hero as the hero of the server. And we're actually going to move on to where that decision was made, which is outside
Not as
at...
fast as you.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting. Gonna go to the giant balloon up there if you want to fly
Just
up
one
there.
You have wings in the box.
Oh, do I?
Yes, you do.
I didn't know if all of this was for me.
It is for you. What do you
Yeah.
think? I just give you a shulker of stuff in guest week. It's not all for you.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
can only have some.
Please pick your 5 favorite items from this box. No.
It's for safekeeping, I'm sure.
We want all of this back, but no, you can keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep all of it. You use it how you want.
Wings.
I don't know how it works.
Oh, you double jump and then right click.
With the rockets.
Yes.
Aha!
Yeah.
Yippee!
I didn't know Sandshrew knew fly.
They don't normally. The last time Sandshrew played, it was before this existed.
It was a long time ago.
Yes, it really was.
Mm-hmm.
So, so this is Draken's balloon, which he built at the beginning of the season because he wanted to retire. He was tired of fighting in wars and being the constant adversary to Doc Block and wanted to relax and spend some time in retirement.
And
But,
over here is a particular table.
Yeah, eventually he was pursued by Blocktron, and with some of the other veterans of Unorthoblocks, he made a decision to elect Plasma Hero of Fearflow, the Ice Hero of the server, to be the hero of the server. And...
I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, just yeet him into a hero's journey.
yeah. And then the remains of Doc Block were found, but Blocktron's efforts still persisted, which caused Draken to take matter into his own hands and construct the minigames to encourage the members of Unorthoblocks to fight back in their own ways, with games such as ODM and AOB.
Operation Datamine and Assault on Blocktron.
Yes,
Ooh.
one of which was
Oh.
back in the catacombs. The other one is across the world.
Through
you
the
can get there
warp.
with
Yeah, so
Scrape everything.
Draken fled to the end, where he constructed Spire
Mhm.
End Station and a fleet of ships, as well as the minigames.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. Draken be Drakening.
Classic.
All right. Who? Oh, hang on. Premature fall. Who would like to skydive now? Because
Me.
we're gonna go fly back down there.
Mm-hmm.
I've had experience
Remember
with
the-
skydiving.
Remember the Realms Invitation icon, Plasma?
Yep, that's where I'm headed. To the
Mhm.
Realms Invitation icon.
I will go on ahead.
Okay, sweet. Thank you. Preston Cross. I don't know how to say your name.
The
Patel
sand shrew.
Sandshrew.
Is there a
That's
nickname?
That's the name we've deemed.
No, I've never gotten a nickname.
Sand shrew.
I'm also
Sanj.
lost.
Sorry? You're lost? Where are you?
Yes, I got lost.
Go west.
Hang on, let me I'll
Or
TP
just
to you.
teleport.
Plasma here.
Aha!
I can see them. They're like right over here.
Aha!
Where's
Oh,
over here?
Speaking of him,
This way.
Thank you.
It's all good.
Draken missed his cue a little bit, but fine.
Hiya, Draken.
Hi, Draken. Hello.
Oh, you're in stage chat. Sweet. I can't
No
see
one
the
noticed.
VC at
Well,
the
I'm not
moment.
looking at the stage audience. I'm sorry.
I got my tour list up. I suppose I could boot it around. But yeah, so this right here is a Realms Invitation icon.
Plasma accidentally
No.
it was in creative mode and punched out a fence and a lantern, but he fixed it.
I fixed it.
There's
Not
nothing.
blown.
The damage is unnoticeable. I didn't do anything, I swear. Please don't sue me, Draken.
It'd be a whole nother thing we'd have to add to this tour.
A new stop at the very end is when Draken sued me. Oh, great. Okay.
You'll get it yesterday.
Oh, good thing I haven't checked my mail in years. This is the Realms Invitation icon, which Jam built at the 1.20.1 update, which was a ton of just very small little things, but one of which was a subtle adjustment to the Realms Invitation icon. And so he built a little monument to it as he explored and explained some of the various other updates. But eventually one day, the Realms Invitation icon received a little number next to it, as if somebody had been invited to the realm, or invited to a,
The server.
the server. And slowly that number increased with time. But then, before it grew to its max, we were all pulled away to Igniter, and so upon returning back home to Unorthoblocks, we decided to give the Igniters a visit here, and forcefully teleported them back to us, except this time they were in our world, and they got to play our games and stuff.
Jam face planted into the Realms Invitation icon via Bouncy House.
Yeah. Yeah, Draken made a sick animation for that. Doing several backflips.
That guy.
Yeah.
He's standing right behind us.
He's right behind us, Nick.
Ah! But yeah. So the next stop is right next to us. It is KFG.
Oh, of course.
love it.
My favorite restaurant.
Yeah. Fried geese.
Mm-hmm. As you said last time, they're not overpopulated. They're just everywhere.
Yeah. Jam also, he also pointed out that the math in Cuzza's equation was slightly off, and they're not quite an overpopulation. They're just very heavily prominent. The next one, we are gonna fly up there to the church on the hill. Up there.
Is it this building?
Yes, that one. Did we get everybody? Yeah! So
I just
this...
realized I keep on forgetting I don't have totems.
Would you like a totem?
You can't just
Like-
throw yourself into every
well,
wall you see.
To be fair, keep inventories on, and if you die, we'll teleport you.
Yeah, it's not a huge
I'm so
problem.
used to just like flying and then just going down at insane speed and just using
What
a
happened to
totem
your
every
armor,
time.
man? Okay, so this is Kruvok's church. He made a church very early on as to worship the moon. As a adversary to was it Dynasties?
No. So very early on in the season, Dynasty came up with a moon challenge to not sleep. Got Jay involved, and then Jay, who had no intention of being a part of this, got Kruvok involved, and so it became Kruvok's whole thing to not sleep. And he built the Moon Church. And somewhere along the lines, he became a werewolf, infected with lycanthropy somehow. And me, the Detective Amelia, helped Kruvok restore his original form. Somehow he crashed into my starter base, and somehow that reverted him back to normal. I actually don't know how that works, but he's not a werewolf anymore, so that's good.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about that's Kruvok's. Do you
I
want?
could've
Can
said-
you tell?
No, I can't.
Yes, I can teleport everyone. We are going to the Nether, so if you are not wearing gold, wear gold.
Yes, there
Oh,
should
that's
be.
what that's for.
So
We are in
this.
Lily's base.
Yes,
Ooh.
El Aurora, the elf of the Nether. Yes. So we're gonna come out here.
L'Aurora is a fae. Currently, the version of L'Aurora that is on Unorthoblocks
My ears!
is Autumn. And Autumn, based in the Nether, but also was dabbling a little bit of time-space shenanigans along with me. So, earlier in the season, she was trying to prove herself as an evil doppelganger, but also messing around with time-space. So she made this magic circle of Skulk being time blocks. In order to accelerate the growth of this, what was supposed to be an amethyst tree. Rip Ice Hero. And it turned into a Skulk and amethyst tree on accident. And normally that would have been fine. However, I was here to deliver a letter at the same time, and I was on top of the tree at the time. So she began panicking and being like, oh no, I just aged you like 100 years. We need to fix this. I'm like, no, I'm fine, literally. And she's like, no, we need to go back into the overworld, because maybe sometimes if you're stuck in a Fey realm, then it doesn't take effect right away, and, you could be very aged and it could be a problem. We go back to the overworld, and I'm fine, because I have my own time-space shenanigans. So me and L'Aurora are like, yo, time-space buddies. Doppelganger buddies. So that's what happened.
Oh my goodness, the Strider friend.
Strider friend!
Be free, my friend. Oh wait, I don't think you're able to get out. Oh no.
that is one of Aurora's rideable Striders, I think.
Are we good to go back to spawn?
We good.
Okay. I'm gonna use my teleportation mech TP.
Oh, I was just gonna follow you through the portal.
It's
That's not the portal to get back to spawn.
Well, yeah, I was.
That's
I thought we were
just
gonna
getting
walk.
me to the overworld so I can do a TP command to spawn.
Don't die.
'Cause otherwise we
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
He tripped me.
at come on.
You know, just
My
becoming a
spacebar ain't
strider.
working.
Just normal things.
Aren't you already a Shredder?
You haven't-
No. My keyboard is breaking.
He's gonna be on fire when we load it.
Oh,
Oh.
Preston! He pressed it at me.
Goodbye.
Okay,
I
yep,
was,
I
I
think
was
you already
being
died.
one with the strider.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Post office.
Wait, there we go.
There we go.
Uh-oh, camera Draken's here.
Oh no.
Hi, Dragon Camera.
Yeah, I'll that dude.
All right. In order to get to the post office, we need to go through the bazaar, which is essentially our shopping district, where many people have shops, including free rockets, free shulkers. Draken actually
Sounds
helped.
bizarre.
Warn before teleporting, so I can log camera off. Cool. Draken helped with this part of the bazaar. It looks amazing, Draken. Billy helped with the upper part of the bazaar with just quirky, chaotic kind of palette. Very representative of Unorthoblocks. And we keep heading up.
You're tempting
You gonna
me.
explain this part?
You can explain this part.
Okay.
Punch.
This is the confrontation. Well, not confrontation ground. This is the grounds where, the professor, also Peter Howard, turned from his ways. After turning from his ways and telling the heart that he would be under its control no more, he went to apologize and repent to Amelia. But upon appearing there, he was a bit too slow to speak, and Amelia was a bit too hasty, and pulled the bow back. And okay,
That. Pretty
Goodbye.
much that, but Professor Plasma.
I was gonna say I am the wrong variant right now.
I didn't need you to be the right variant.
Yeah.
We got the head!
He ran for that.
Yeah, you did. But anyway, this is the post office and my starter base. The swirly tower, sometimes people call it the DNA strand. In my
thought
lore...
the white building was.
Yeah, this is the post office. One of these overhang buildings is the Lost and Found. One is the Bounty Board. The main building with all the mailboxes is over there. In my lore, Skulk is time. The nether warp blocks are 2 dimensions of space. The red is X and the blue is Z, if you think of like an XYZ coordinate graph. And the time-space mess back here is what happens when Amelia messes with time-space and doesn't back down and, creates a whole big mess of things, including it covering the post office. However, the top of it has glass and crying obsidian, and so it is perfectly safe and sealed thanks to Chicken, who is the real time-space expert around here.
He's a real one for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Can we go in the
Chicken
post
is Chicken is also a doppelganger of Amelia. If you see teal outfit Amelia, that is Chicken, because Chicken was the king of the world that we both came from, the Observer Kingdom. I am his last protector, kind of a knight, and so he's able to turn into a form that looks like me because of king protector things. So that's why I have doppelganger Chicken.
Cool.
The next stop is the Cocoa Bean Alliance meeting room.
I've heard a lot about this.
Yeah. So we're gonna go I flew a bit too fast there.
Turn around when you get to the dinosaur.
Yeah, it's right under the dinosaur.
Why would you waste your time with that unimportant group?
What do you mean, Supreme Cocoa Bean Lead? You don't want us to visit here.
Would you like to explain it, Rogue?
Absolutely not. I'm still not sure what happened.
That's fair. So it was it was a day one alliance of
Yes.
what started out as Jay and Teach, and
Rogue.
they soon roped Rogue into it because he had food, and then elected him as supreme lead of the Cocoa Bean Alliance. And slowly from there, mostly unwillingly, members of the server were pulled into this Cocoa Bean Alliance.
Including AJ, Gertie, Kaza, and Jam.
Yes. And they didn't have any clear objectives besides enjoy cocoa beans and cause a bit of chaos.
And confusion. They have a rule book, but no one ever knows what all of the rules are, or even if they actually should follow them.
Yeah. It's a rule book of mostly suggestions.
And ideas, and vague deflecting of questions.
Mm-hmm. It is a rule book that was created through purely through improv.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. One of the silly nonsensical groups on the server.
Yes.
Well, the director knew it was a bad idea to mess with time and space, because Chicken warned her not to a dozen times, and she did it anyway.
Oh, yes.
And
Right.
we are going somewhere that will also further demonstrate that.
Oh, lovely.
We are gonna go through mine and Kaza's starter base, the Plaza.
Mm-hmm.
And
Good name.
yeah. And we're gonna so this is the little area.
Was this an original cave, and then you just kind of dug it out more, or?
It actually wasn't a cave at all.
Okay. Never mind.
It was just it wasn't even like a very stumpy cave. Like, this is fully dug out.
Okay.
I would like to turn everyone's attention to the tiny plasma on a saw blade.
Wait, what?
Jam had some wild shenanigans early on.
This has been here all season.
Yeah, I never
Did not
moved.
notice
The
this.
poor guy.
Oh no!
Plasma, how does this make you feel?
Scared and concerned. I don't know if it's a threat or a gift.
A promise.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What are you doing,
I think I know what's happening there. We're opting to see things.
Yeah. In here is Ice Hero's little magic bedroom minus a bed. And gotcha. And so this is a lot of his like collections, his little relics, his various items he's accrued and memories from the server, such as his like the End Raider group I was a part of, and the Warden stuffed animal Jay gave me, and some magic relics and a banner Kaza made for me.
Mm-hmm.
She's a crazy banner lady.
Yep. And even the trees in here have lore significance, because we got Plasma, Trix, Kaza, and Dreamy trees. Dreamy being Kaza's doppelganger.
Yes.
Yes.
Doppelganger business.
There was about to be one.
Do you know how many doppelgangers I've had on the server?
A lot.
I don't even know how many.
Flying down here into the inconspicuous mine.
You good, Preston?
Yeah, I'm good.
Why is the head different all of a sudden?
Oh, that's the one you won. Okay.
I got 2 plasma heads. Ow. I'm still at the plaza.
Okay. We're gonna go down here into the
My
mines.
spawn is set there.
You wanna jump down? There's a water log chest at the bottom. You're not gonna take damage.
I would have found.
Or are
take
you?
damage.
I mean, if I did die again, I would be still at the plaza.
Be in the same position. So yeah, we're gonna move down here into more recent events.
You trapped me in a space-timey prison.
Yes, we'll get to that.
Well, maybe not you, Ice Hero did.
I am the digital game master. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, big room.
Yes. This is one of the diamond mines on the server.
Also Deep Slate. It was mostly me.
Yeah. So this over here is the scene of confrontation between Ice Hero and Amelia. Ice Hero was being pushed and slightly manipulated by the Timeless Trickster to investigate Amelia after she had seemed to hide the quite possible reality that she murdered the professor. And so Ice Hero was a bit worried that she might try the same thing on him. And the confrontation got a bit heated, and before things escalated too far, Ice Hero pulled out his magic staff and created, cast a spell and encased Director Amelia inside a sphere of time and space and crying obsidian. And, yeah.
Man, I'd be scared.
Yeah.
It was the obsidian that was crying.
Yeah.
Help.
You want out?
Yeah.
Yee, thank you. The button is there for a reason.
Do you want to show where the second set is?
There is actually 2 of these on the server because I needed to build it long in advance of this scene happening for foreshadowing. So back at the entrance, there is a tunnel with the first version of that space-timey bubble behind this wall. So when you see a scene that is the background of that hallway is this tunnel, it's this space-timey bubble. When it's the confrontation scene, it is that one.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, this is more of a set kind of that you don't see the outside of, and it technically
they're both sets.
Yeah, they're both sets. This one is not
like a
canonically
replica.
here.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, kind of like a replica.
Yeah, one of them has more of like a scene feel, like it's in the actual world where it's supposed to be. The other one is kind of just, I need a background, but I'm in the same space. Similar.
Yes.
Here, I'll take those. Thank you. So the next location. Yeah, we're gonna go back up the steps and to the rear of the plaza.
So when you get up the stairs and up the scaffolding, you don't go back up the stairs to the plaza. Also, this room is where Ice Hero kind of broke down crying after imprisoning me.
Oh. Oh.
He was regretful.
It was a great scene, though. A very good actor.
Yeah, so we're gonna go over here. There is still ice in this cave. That is what bewilders me.
It doesn't melt.
No, it does.
Well, not under certain conditions.
Yeah. It's not enough lighting over there.
We are going
almost
up.
melted.
Yeah.
It's history.
All right.
So over here is the portal. Oh, wait, where's Preston? There we go.
Here.
This is the portal that the professor arrived in, created by the heart. Is his way to arrive in Unorthoblocks, and more recently, it is also the means of how the Timeless Trickster escaped Unorthoblocks, and
Where
to
does it
flee
go?
and
That is a great question.
Yeah, you want to explain it?
So this kind of portal is weird in 2 ways. One with the tendrils that sort of anchor it and have it clawing into the world and anchoring it there. The other one being the barrel, which is Observer Kingdom technology, where you slap a barrel on it, put a coordinate book in it, it syncs the portal to be a world transport portal as opposed to a nether transport portal. So, the heart used a coordinate book to get Professor Plasma here. Timeless Trickster used a coordinate book to escape.
Yep.
But where to? I'm kidding.
Well, so the professor came from one world, but the Timeless Trickster went into another.
Okay, so it's like multi-dimensional. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what's on the coordinate book.
Alright.
Yeah. It's not a set location.
Mm-hmm.
It's where you set the GPS to, essentially.
Yeah.
Huh.
And GPS
Interesting.
being words in a book. So the next location is we're gonna fly all the way to Amelia's land claim.
Couldn't we just take the nether?
Oh yeah,
wait, no,
yeah.
no, we should fly because we could pass through Fearflow. That you also want to avoid.